Hello and welcome to the show, and welcome to Like a Swarm of Ants, the Pictish Rebellion AD 670 to 685. Before the battles, I'm starting with a few raiding scenarios. This is the third of 3 raids, and the Picts are after a Saxon wagon train. The Saxon wagon train will be entering from the top left of the board and going down the valley to the bottom right towards the Saxon encampment. Top right and bottom left are the high ground either side of the valley, and obviously, as you can see, a river runs down that. The river is fordable at top left hand corner of the table next to the shepherd's hut as indicated here. Elsewhere it will be a medium obstacle. Bogs are medium obstacles and rough ground are minor obstacles. Trees will give line of sight issues. The main body of the Pictish warband will be entering here, and the skirmishers and cavalry will be coming straight behind Cerdic and his wagon train. Apart from that, it's pretty straightforward. Both sides' force morale will be on 6. The cards, a couple of carpe diems for the Saxons, but they've also got Desperare. I'll swap that out early. The Picts, interestingly, have 3 bounding moves, so I think I'll be using them early to try and attack the wagon train before the Saxon reinforcements sally forth from the camp. Here's the view from the Saxon camp across the valley, river on the left, and unfortunately for the Saxons, Cerdic has only managed to get as far as the little stream there in the ford by the shepherd's hut, so he hasn't really made much progress before the Picts are going to start coming on. Main body on the left and the skirmishers straight behind them. Right, first turn. Saxon missiles, well, they are with Cerdic, so they can move. 9. At the moment, the Saxons are just going to make their way to the camp, nothing untoward. And that is Cerdic. Front group goes 13, but they'll just tuck in behind those missiles. Next group, again, the same. And they'll be following up at the end of the turn. Pictish leader 1, that's Finley. Right, he's coming on here. What's that? 11. And the other group 6. Saxon leader 1. Well, they can only deploy at least on the second turn after they've espied the Picts. Pictish Lord 18. That takes them up to the river. They went -2 for crossing that, so they're stuck on the edge of it. And his other group only goes 6. Pictish cavalry, and they can't come on yet. Same with warhounds. Same with the missiles and the skirmishers. Saxon Lord, not yet. End of turn. Wagons. Right, they go 6. Pictish Lord. Right, now 3 dice, -2 per dice. So that's gone, that's 1, that's 4. So they go 4. 5 rather. So that's them over nicely. I'll probably actually angle a little bit towards the Saxon camp. And the other group, what do they go? 13 less 6 if they hit the river, which they do, so they're in the middle of that. Saxon missiles. Well, there they are. They can see the Picts coming across the stream now, so it's action stations. We'll rush over to the Saxon right flank. Rush with 6. Saxon Lord, well, he can start to come out now. Right, 3 dice. First group, 6. And to be honest, the other group's not going to be able to get any further than that, so they'll just come behind. Pictish cavalry, not yet. Missiles, no. Section leader 1, Bjorn header. Well, he's only got one group of warriors, but they'll come out of their little caboose and get ready to follow the Hearthguard. Warhounds, not yet. Leader 1, Finley. Front group, 13 less 6, 7. That's probably in the stream, or perhaps just over. Yeah. And the rear group, 7. Not yet. And leader 2, that is Judich. Right, what to do here? I think at the moment he'll just carry on. 12. That's probably too excited a move for the wagons, but there we are. And 9. And the wagons themselves, 5. Right, they're in danger of leaving there behind now. Next turn. Saxon leader 1. He can't move because elf box in the way. The missiles can. Right, it's long range. I think they'll fire from there. In the open, 5s and 6s required. That's just 1 hit. 4, 5 shock, 6 kill. No effect. Skirmishers, not yet. Neither them. Lord, though, can. I'm thinking with them, I want a defensive line here. Need to be careful because Funboy got smashed in the last scenario because he was outnumbered. What does he do? I think he might go to the left of these trees, actually. Right, it goes 12. And the other group, I'm going to play a bounding move for that, so it's 4 dice. 2 less 2 pips per dice, so that's gone. So he goes 10. That's a good move. They go running after their lord. And leader 1. Right, Philly's up and running as well. So again, -2 per dice. So they go 1 inch. Oh dear. And the other lot behind will go 13 less 6 is 7, so they can sidle around. There. Cavalry, not yet. Saxon Lord. Elfbok. Okay, front group goes 12. And the rear group 6 only. That's blocked up the gate typically. Warhounds, not yet. And leader 2, Churditch. I've done them the wrong way around. That's the other chap. Bjorn Hera. Alrighty, well, there we go. Right up the backside of that Hearthguard. End of turn. Wagons. 7. Well, there we go. Come over here. They're a bit more protected now. Warhounds. They can come on now. So Fergal, Barkey and the dogs will be coming on here. I think at the moment I'm just going to get them to come up to the edge of the ford. If they can, they go 8. Saxon leader 1, Bjorn header. He's stuck in the camp, can't get out past the Hearthguard. All the cavalry on there. Right, they will... Well, they're just going to come straight on and crack on and smash this lot or not? Yeah, I think they might actually. I'm going to play a bounding move as well. I don't know whether I can do a bounding move on deployment. I'm going to say not. 3 dice plus 6, which is 16. Gets them up to the edge of the ford there. This is dangerous for the Saxons. Pictish raider cavalry. Got their sights set on that wagon train and that trailing group of warriors. Look out. Oh, and the skirmishers are on as well. Clearly my shuffling isn't particularly brilliant. Right, 3 dice, go 8. Oh, and the missiles. No, I need to sort that out. They go massive 15. I don't think they can. Well, they can probably come over here. So all the Pictish light troops swarming after the wagon train, and they're going to cause a lot of trouble. Right, Saxon Lord. Right, get a move on, mate. First of all, he's going to tell this lot to move. Hasn't got any bounding moves. Right, I'll get them to move up to the right hand side of his front group. They go 9. That's probably enough, and he'll get him to join up, I think. Leader 2, Churditch. Right. I think he's going to have to get them to turn around. That's 1. And I think he'll go with them as well. That's his 2. Get these wagons moving in a bit. Pictish Leader 1, Finley. Right, he is going to play a bounding move for... Oh, he's going to move this lot up first. 3 dice. Yeah. They can't go in without him, I don't think. So perhaps I'll move them. They can snuggle through that gap. He'll do a bounding move with them. Still in the river, so it'll be -2. So that will be 17 less 8, 9. And then this lot, I want up next to them. They'll lose 2 in there. So, yeah, 2 pips per dice. So they'll go 8. So actually, that's probably pretty good. Yes. There we go. And they can join up next time. Saxon missiles. Well, they got a good target now. Right, it's a big question. Do the bows fire at the Picts to their front, or about turn and fire at the cavalry? I think it's the cavalry. That's the big threat at the moment. About turn. So they will have 5s and 6s to hit. 4, 5 shock, 6 kill. No effect. And the final card is Fun Boy. Right. Decisions. Got to be very careful of those Saxons behind him, but he's got a few turns, I hope. So I think what he might do is swing around to the right, anchor himself on that rough ground. So they go 12, probably too far. They got overexcited. It's not what they wanted. And that second group has got to rush to try and catch up. That's a good roll, 16. So they can come up on their left flank, which is lucky. But look at those Saxons. They're very close. Right, end of turn. So let's do the wagons. Oh dear, 2. Just had a bit of a nightmare with the camera there. It failed for a whole turn, so I've had to do a reset. Figures may be in slightly different positions. Right, first card up. Ooh, Pictish cavalry. Here we go. Now, there's no shock on Churditch and his warriors here. But I think it's still worth charging in. There's 8 of them. They'll play aggressive charge. Away we go. They're in. So it's 8 dice for the cavalry, hitting on 3s. So that's 5 hits. And 8 dice coming back, hitting on 4s. That's a pretty good hit as well, 5. They're both classed as warriors. So that is 3 kill and 1 shock on the Saxons. Is one of the kills on Churditch? Yes, it is. He's wounded. 2 others die. Oh, do a bad thing has happened immediately. 1. That's no effect. Right, what's coming back on the cavalry? Ooh, 1 shock only. Right, so the Saxons will go back 1 inch and the cavalry will advance. I know with shock they can't charge into combat, but they're already in combat, so they'll just go forward. Second round. Picts will have 8 again. Hitting on 4s this time, so it's only 3 hits. Saxons down to 5. They got 3 hits. They're doing well. Hits on the Saxon warriors is 1 shock. Up to 2. And on the Pictish horse, 2 kill. There's no leader with them. They're gone. Bang. And net 2, so they'll go back 1 inch. They will advance. They won that. Yep. Okay. And it's still combat. Pictish Lord Funboy. Right, first of all, he will get them to form up. Now, does he go for the attack on the Saxons here? They're a better quality. Unfortunately for the Picts, they don't have anything like darting blow. I have got a strong arm. I think he's going to risk it. 2 dice. Does he make it? 9. Just. Right, they're in. So I'll do a strong arm first. 12 dice, looking at 5s and 6s for shock. That's not bad, that's 5. Okay, 3 and 2. Right, now the combat. Picts will have 12 plus 5, 17. Saxons will have 12, less 2, but plus 2 because they're elite. 17 all. Right, Picts first. Hitting on 4s. Right, 4 each. Saxons also hitting on 4s. About the same. Right, now these are definitely Hearthguard. See what happens to them. That's 3 shock there. So they're up to 5. Elfbox gang. 2 shock. So they're up to 5. So they're 5 shock each. Funboy's gang. 1 kill, 1 shock. Is Funboy wounded? No. And the other group over there, 2 shock, 1 kill. Right, net 2. The Picts, they'll have to go back 2 inches. Oops. They can stay with them. However, they can go forward. They haven't got excess shot. They won the combat. So we go again. Right, next round. Picts have 14. That looks like a cracking hit though. Look at that. Right, 1 more hit than last time. And Saxons have 15. Hitting on 4s. Three on each. So slightly better for the Picts. Let's see what happens. Elfbox gang. 2 shock. So they're excess. The other group are Hearthguard. Ooh, look at that. 2 shock and 2 kill. That's a big hit there. 1, 2. So obviously they're excess as well. Right, on Funboy's gang. 1 shock. And the other group, 2 shock. So up to 4. Net 2 to the Picts. Right, fullback 1 inch per shock on groups. Well, they both go 7. And the Picts will advance 2. Nice one. The Warhounds. Ooh, Right, I want to get them in to help. I've got a long way to go. Fun boy. That's 10. Saxon missiles. Right, they'll have to about turn and fire at them. Hitting on 5s and 6s. 2 hits. Damage, 4, 5 shock, 6 kills. So that's 1 kill, 1 shock. Pictish leader 1, Finley. Right, form up for 1. They've got 1 shock there, so it's -1 inch. They will charge in to that warrior group. And they will also do strong arm. So this 2 dice is -1. So they go 7, that's enough. There you go. They will turn and face. Right, 12 dice for strong arm, looking for 5s and 6s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 7 shock. So they go back immediately, but there was enough movement for them to move forward. And that is bad news because they're down to 3 dice. Picts will have 11, 12, 13. Picts first, hitting on 4, 5, 6. Oh dear. And in reply, 1. I'll put it on that group. Right, these are warriors, so it's 3, 4 shock, 5, 6 kill. That's 4 kill and 3 shock, so the shock will be up to 10. 4 kill, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's my shock up there. On 10, well, they're going to be routing. And damage on the Picts is 1 shock. Well, they've been massively overpowered there. Where they go. Well, first of all, they go back 8. Then they will rout. And that is off the table. Gone. Bad things happen. 6. Oh my word, that's -3. Saxons are on 3 force morale. Pictish missiles. Right, they're miles away. Off they go, 10. They're just going to try to get in on the action. I don't know whether there's much to do there. And the skirmishers, those 2 cards coming up with monotonous regularity next to each other. Right, they'll cross the stream and come to within 6 inches of those bows, which they probably just about do there. And they will fire, hitting on 4, 5, 6. 1 hit. And 1 shock. Right, Elfbok. Wow, he's in a lot of trouble with this shock. I think he's just literally got to take off 3 points of shock. So 1, 2, 3. Can't go running in with that amount of shock. Saxon leader 1. Well, that's Bjorn Hera. He's going to come out and join Elfbok, which he does nicely. There, I'll have to join up next time. Final card is Churditch, which means this fight reignites. Saxons be on 4 and the cavalry be on 6. Right, here we go. Saxons first. Ooh, crunching 4 hits. And in reply, 1. Desperate last stand by the Saxons here. What are they going to do? A bit cocky. Roll that one again. Whoa, look at that. Look at that. That's, yep, 2 shock and 2 kill. Right, so, ooh, that's on 3. And 2 kill. No leader with them. And in return, kill. Is it on Churditch? It is. So he's killed. Bad things happened for a noble. 4. -2. And the Saxons are on 1. Bizarrely, they won the combat. Net 1, I guess, because Churditch is killed. Withdraw if excess shock. No. So they're still in combat. Right, first card up. Pictish Lord. Fun boy. Now. Big decision. They are massively shocked, but there's an extra 6 warriors with them and a noble. Let's have a look. Right. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. First of all, I'm going to play Fear. So a group of enemy levy or warriors. So I can't do it to the Hearthguard. I'll have to do it to the warriors here. It's only 1 dice 3 of shock, but it all adds up. So that's 2 points of shock. So that's the first thing. Secondly, well, actually, he's going to take off 2 points of shock for himself as well. There. In fact, he'll take off 1 point of shock there and 1 point of shock there. Then he's going to play Rage. Oblige one enemy group within 12 inches to see if they surge forward 3 dice 6 inches. Doesn't say anything about Hearthguard being exempt. So he's going to get this group, see if they can run forward. So roll below or equal to the shock. So I need anything but a 6. 5. 3 dice 6. That's it. They're enraged. They try forward. And unfortunately for the Saxons, that means that all of this lot are fighting just them. And old, what's his face? Funboy will stay there and not charge the rest of them. Right, so it's 14 dice for the Picts, hitting on 4s. What a brilliant hit. 5. But the Hearthguard only get 3. Right, we've got 2 hits. 4, 5 shock, 6 kill. So that's 2 kill, 1 shock. Shock goes up to 6. There's no leader with them. 1, 2. They're going to break. Effect on the Scotty is 1 shock there. That's 4. And effect on the not Scotty, the Picts. 6. That's a kill. Is Funboy caught it up? No, he hasn't. Net 1. Well, it doesn't matter. They rout. And it's withdraw if excess shock. Yes, they've got 4 excess shock. They go 4. They about turn, and they will run away. Well, only another 4, but it's a bad thing's happen. 4. Unfortunately for the Saxons, that's -2, and the Saxons' force morale is on -1. So that's it. They run away. Elfbok, Hearthguard and warriors look over their right shoulder. They see that Hearthguard group broken. They see a load of Picts in front of them. They don't want it. And away they go. Meanwhile, the wagon train has been secured by the rest of the Pict force. Warriors have been chased off the field here. And although the other Saxons do reasonably well, Churditch has died and the rest are going to get hammered pretty soon. That's it. Game over. Well done, the Picts. So the casualties were actually fairly even, although the Northumbrians did lose the noble Churditch, 4 Hearthguard and 6 warriors, and the Picts 4 raiders and 4 raider cavalry. It was the shock that did for them. So that is the end of the 3 raiding scenarios. The Northumbrian king, Ecgfrith, is not happy with the Picts, not happy with the rebellion, and he's going to send a punitive expedition north to sort them out once and for all. The first confrontation with the Picts will be at the Battle of 2 Rivers. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching and hope to see you next time.